Today we're in the kitchen with Shemin using her new Goan Indian curry paste, and we're gonna make a Goan chicken curry with coconut. I have to warn you, Shemin, I'm an amateur, so you're gonna have your work cut out for you today.
Come on, my pastes are for amateurs, right?
Perfect.
Everything is done, all you have to do is mix.
As long as it's easy,
It's very, very easy.
let's do it. Okay, Shemin, so what's the first step?
Okay, so the first step is we put in about a tablespoon of ghee or any cooking oil into the pan.
So what makes Goan curry paste different than traditional curry paste?
Goan curry paste is quite strong in spice, not in heat, but in spice, because of the history of Goa. And Goa was taken over by the Portuguese for 450 years and Vasco da Gama.
Okay, so our ghee is warmed up. What's next?
Okay, so now we're going to put our onion in
And how long do we cook this for?
until it gets brown.
Perfect.
Okay, so now the onions are nicely golden brown, and next we're going to put the paste in.
Okay.
So there we go.
1 pot of paste makes how much?
Between 800 and a kilo of meat or vegetables. And 100 mils of water, yeah? Just to make sure it doesn't burn.
And then how do we know when this curry is ready?
There's a couple of ways of knowing. One is when the oil starts seeping to the top, right? You look at it now, it started doing that already, you see? And you know then that
It's time for the next step.
it's time for the next step. Yeah,
What is the
exactly.
next step?
The next step is putting the chicken in and mixing it in so that it's mixed with the curry sauce. Okay, ready?
What makes your curries special? What makes your curries different than the other ones that are out on the market?
Well, first of all, it's simply all natural spices. Secondly, it's authentic. If you look at the pots in the supermarket, the first thing you'll see is water or tomatoes. We don't put either of those in our paste, which is why we only need a little paste to make a lot of food.
What's next?
So the next step is we're going to put some tomatoes in, about 3/4 of a can, right? You mix that in. The paste is completely fresh. It's also gluten and dairy free,
Amazing.
and it's vegan, so that's great for vegans. You
So
can
it's
put
friendly
anything. It's
for
friendly for
anyone.
anyone, yeah.
So what's next? Now
So
what
next
are you
is
adding
coconut milk, right? This gives the dish the coconut flavor.
The
that everybody- The
creaminess.
creaminess and the coconut flavor, you know, which I really love. If you want the sauce to thicken, then you leave the lid off while you cook the chicken.
Okay.
And that makes it evaporate and makes it thicker, right? However, if you want your curry very saucy, put the lid on so it doesn't evaporate, and then it stays quite runny.
I think I prefer a thicker sauce.
Okay, so it's lid off for 10 minutes while the chicken cooks. That's it.
All right.
Perfect. Do you like this? This is-
Nice and thick.
and
Perfect.
It's nice and thick and it's done.
Okay. What's next?
A little bit of salt.
A
Just
pinch?
to make, yeah, just a little pinch. You should have everything in it. And some
Okay.
lime,
Squeeze some lime. How much? Just tell me when.
half. Okay, now we're going to put the spinach in,
All of it?
all of it, because it just melts down to nothing, you know. Okay, great. Give that a bit of a stir. It's always good to season the curry before you put the spinach in. Put more spinach in, it's quite difficult to season then to get the sauce.
Ooh, Shemin. This is looking
you.
good. Perfect.
And now you can just put in the coriander
And mint?
and the mint, yeah. Perfect.
You can do this like a real pro.
Like a real pro.
How's that? How does that look?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Well, let's
Yeah.
taste. You have to taste it first. I need to get
Thank you.
approval by the boss. It smells like Goa.
Thank you. Mmm. Mmm.
Did I do it?
Absolutely perfect. Thank you.
Anyone can do it if I can do it. Thank you, Shemin, for having me.
No problem. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.